Okay, I am beyond thrilled to bring you guys this for two reasons. One, I can guarantee this is going to be a world record because this category was only created 3 days ago and I haven't submitted a run yet. Number two, for everyone who was trying to figure out what was happening in my Shadow of Mordor run and going, you're making no sense, I don't understand the story, that's absolutely okay. Because thankfully, we have one of the main characters from the second game to explain the entire plot line. So I'll let you take it away, Bruce. Which is in French for some reason.
Did you get all that?
1 second, I will restart. That is not intentional, but that's okay. Where are we? Audio settings. Ah, there we go. That would have been my problem. That's okay. So let's get ready to start this again in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so for anyone who was confused about what happened in Shadow of Mordor and had no idea what was going on, take it away, Bruce.
Bruce the Chopper here. Middle-earth Shadow of War is an epic third-person open-world action RPG and the follow-up to the award-winning Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. But if you didn't play that one, you silly goose, here's the bits you need to know. There's a fella called the Dark Lord, Sauron's his mates, the most powerful bloke around. He meant to conquer all Middle-earth with his army of orcs. But some folk tried to stop him and he didn't much like that, so he killed one, named Italian. What? That bloke? Oh, that bloke's you. Tricky bit is, Talion didn't stay killed. See, there's this elf lord who died ages ago, and he's got history with Sauron. Something about some rings. The elf keeps Talion from carking it, Talion gives the elf a body to live in, and together, they become the Bright Lord. That's bright as in glowy, not smart.
He taunts us. I know, Talion.
So the Bright Lord is going up against the Dark Lord, and what better way to take down the Lord of the Rings than with a ring of your own? What could possibly go wrong? There's heaps more I wish I could show you, but all this has got me itching to go rip out a few spines. There's nothing sweeter than victory, is there? See you soon.
Absolutely the strangest intro. Now, funny enough, that intro there was only for this demo. There was parts of that script actually taken for the official trailer for Shadow of War, but this demo exists in this weird bubble. It was made a year and a half after Shadow of War was released, and it was made to show off the fact that they removed loot boxes from the game. So, it actually takes the worst part of the run of Shadow of War and puts it into a little bubble, and we get to run it as a demo.
We must find there.
Wow, you're in a weird position today. However, the one difference is that when we do the run in normal any percent, we're level 12 coming into this zone, and it's so hard because we're so under-leveled compared to the rest of the orcs in this zone, who are in sort of their mid-teens to late 20s, some even at 30. The demo putting us here in level 20 means that we can basically bypass all of the difficulties. For instance, we one-shot this guy. We can instantly brand him, and we now have our first orc war chief. Orc captain, sorry, not war chief. And we're going to send him away, and that is our first mission done, right? Really, really simple. This is how the demo sort of flows. Now, the demo is complete RNG. You can add this to the counter, by the way. That's absolutely fine. We have no control over what the orcs spawn, where they spawn, who they spawn with. All we can do is look at which war chief. This game we don't need to find a worm. Which war chief we can actually look at, and then we're going to grab some talent points here. So I'm going to grab this ability here, which is for movement. We're going to grab this ability here, which is for one of the biggest glitches in Shadow of War. This is just a good ability. And we're finally going to go into our inventory. We actually have an inventory in this game, and we're going to unlock this gem slot and insert that red gem that they gave us, which increases our damage overall. Cool. So now we have our target. We're going to fast travel. The fast travel buttons are different in Mordor. I don't know why, but they changed them all. It's really annoying if you try to run between the two of them, because you can actually fast forward time when you're meant to be fast traveling. And we can see here, this is our new ability that we just unlocked. This is Talon Strike. It is insane for mobility. It costs us 1 arrow to do this each time. and it's very, very strong. Now here, we're going to target a war chief. 2 reasons. We need to kill the war chief anyway to finish the demo, and 2, they have lots of bodyguards. We need 3 captains to actually advance the story and to unlock the next part of the story. Oh, this is...
How you going, Bright Lord? Well,
this is
you're
RNG.
expanding already.
This happened
Beauty.
at a good
You know
time,
what you should
but at a
do?
bad
Is
time.
make that bloke
When
your
Bruce
bodyguard.
spawns, he's giving you the
Anyone looking to
tutorial on
carve his
how
way
things
across
work.
Mordor needs a guard or two.
Unfortunately, you become invulnerable, and everything around you fears. So any setup I had for the start of this level has now been completely mucked up because every orc has now run
But you,
away
you
from
should
me.
have some added muscle.
And they're all changed
Oh,
positions.
shame,
But that's okay. Bruce just telling me he wouldn't ever have a bodyguard, but me having a bodyguard is okay, even though I'm weak. Alright, so now we have our bodyguard. And we have to go through Bruce's stories 2 more times. Oh, thankfully this guy didn't actually... Game? That was a headshot game. I'm gonna disagree with you on that one. I'm gonna run over this bomb because we'll be up on the wall and we're invincible on the wall. I don't know why, but we'll definitely take it. Cool, you're dead. So they've set the alarm off. That's absolutely fine. We are going to climb the tallest building here in a moment to reset aggro. Okay, where are you? You're over there today. You also may notice we have a double jump, which we did not have in Mordor. That is one of the best features in War, and I will fight anyone who says it's unpure to have a double jump in this game. It is fantastic for mobility. Oh, come on. Are you really walking back and forth? There we go. Alright. Now, War being a much more complex game than Mordor, has a bunch of really complex glitches, and I'm really hoping I can show one off here. He's level 28, for instance. We have no chance of... We need him... We're level 20. We need him to be our level or lower to basically capture him. But what I can do... I don't think I actually turned it off, so we'll go back into my character. Yes, I did not. Good thing I checked. We're going to actually disable domination, which sounds stupid considering our whole goal is dominating orcs at the moment. That's what we need to do to finish this part. But it only disables domination for regular orcs. It does not disable domination for captains and war chiefs. Instead, what we're going to do is, if I can do this, this is a really awkward angle. No, this way. Come here. Okay, we'll wait for him to pass, that's fine. This is still faster than straight up fighting him. What I need to do is I need to land on his back with a very specific position. Please, come on, come out here. Cool, okay, now we've got his attention. Do we have his attention? Coming out? He is being extremely stubborn today. Okay. Come on.
He's in a mood.
He's in a definite mood. Right, I'm going to give this 2 more seconds, and then if I don't get this, we'll just straight up fight him. Nope, we're not going to get it because the game decided to leap me off the edge. Alright, unfortunately I can't show you the Terrify glitch. Essentially, we can instantly terrify an orc. If it doesn't know where we are, we can land on their back, dominate them without the dominate skill, and it instantly terrifies them. Don't know why, but it's a cool glitch. Unfortunately, that's bad RNG, bad RNG. Oh my golly gosh. How are all of these guys over leveled, considering we're level 20? But I did actually notice one of them brought a Caragor. Caragors in this game are one of the most broken things in War.
Got a death wish, have you? Try to get through
Absolutely,
me.
my friend.
I'll grant it.
Okay. So here, what we're going to do is we're going to perform no glitch at all, because we're going to get knocked off our Caragor, and it's going to instantly die to a Beastmaster.
Not so much for that.
RNG is just really not wanting me to show off any of the war glitches, is it? But that's okay. We can actually straight up fight this. So here, I'm going to use what's... Nope, I'm going to be down, apparently. Yep. Cool. Absolutely fine. Believe it or not, this is still really fast.
You've got a fight now, don't you? You must have a death wish.
Also in War, the orcs really love to talk. Like, they love to talk. It's, in fact, it's really hard to ever make them be quiet. Oh my god, gosh, you guys are just... Alright, so you're going to see me here using the glaive. This is our new ability. And then I'm going to be interrupting the glaive swing with my bow. So we'll see it here again. I'll glaive, bow, glaive. And that is super fast for us. Nope, you're not going to let me do this, are you? Okay. Wow, they're really not wanting me to kill their war chief today. That is okay. Not the end of the world. We'll just kill him the old-fashioned way. I was trying to be smart about it, but we'll just do this the old-fashioned way. Game. There we go. He should die from that. When a war chief dies, his minions usually get feared. I say usually because it doesn't always happen. We can see this one here gets terrified. And when they're terrified, we can instantly brand them. Unfortunately, he's too high level for us to actually take. So we're instead going to just get into his mind and scream at him a bunch, make him scream, and level him down so that we can go find him again and actually kill him. The other two decided they really didn't want to fear. That's actually some of the worst RNG I've got in a while. And I am going to leave those to it because, hey, we've got another orc randomly spawned in the base at level 12. So let's go take this guy instead because this guy is way, way better. Unfortunately, I can't do the instant fear trick on him because he's a shield bearer. If you see here, he'll knock me off. That would have been an instant fear, but because he's a shield bearer, he just is immune to it. And it's really just the animation that plays. Hey.
Let's go together. Don't waste my time trying to read that coming, eh?
There we go. He's down. Here's our second captain that we need. Second captain down.
Got your enemies.
And now we just need one more captain here. We have that level 15 still around. If we can just sneaky him. He's now at the broken state. And we can take him as well. Cool. So that's our 3 captains. That's what we need in terms of the big RNG in the demo run. We're going to send him away, and now we have to do some running. Once this guy will stop shooting 500 arrows at me. Thank you. Now, we need actually Bruce to interrupt us 2 more times. We've seen him interrupt us once already, but we need him to interrupt a second time. The problem with that is that it is completely random when Bruce decides to interrupt us. Here is another interrupt.
You'll have a proper army in no time. But you've got to remember, an army needs orders to follow. And I'll tell you what's always a popular one. Murder. Command that new follower of yours.
And this is essentially just a tutorial disguised as Bruce telling you what to do. It's a very, I would call it a sloppy tutorial, but hey, it's a tutorial. Keep in mind though, this is an hour and a quarter, about an hour into the speedrun normally, so the tutorial in this game actually lasts a third of the entire speedrun. It's really frustrating for runners, but it is a fun game. So here, oh, that's the wrong guy, this guy here, we're going to tell him, hey, go kill another dude. Just like we did in Mordor, except for now we're just telling him to kill someone of his own rank. Now we're just going to run a little bit more. And that was actually really fast spawn, that's good. Good RNG.
What you want to do is to make him bodyguard to a war chief, so you can, well, stab him in the back. Of course, no war chief's going to take on a bodyguard.
And again, this is essentially all of the things we did in Mordor, where we were basically promoting our captain up to a war chief's bodyguard and then doing it. This is what the game is instructing us to do. Thankfully, demo percent, we don't actually need to do that. We have to trigger the mission because otherwise it doesn't unlock the next mission, but we never actually have to complete the mission. So we're going to grab the same orc and we're going to go, hey, go be a bodyguard to this guy. And he's like, yeah, no problems at all. I've got to go on the fire pits and fight. Cool. We'll never deal with that guy again. And we're right here outside the next mission. Perfect. And this is sort of the final part of the run. Again, we're going to be dealing with a bit of RNG. What we're hoping for here is we're hoping for a war chief that is not an O-log. Those are the big new guys. You see them in the back there, and also Bruiser's an O-log. We don't want any O-logs. O-logs are bad. And we don't want any Beastmasters. Beastmasters are also really, really bad for all the strategies that we have. If we get those 2 rolls, then we get a good run. And we get an O-log.
Classic.
Classic.
Not
So that means that one glitch is out, but I still have 2 more insta-kill glitches that I can possibly use on this guy. In fact, I'm going to get to show off my favourite, hopefully, I'm going to say hopefully because it is very hard to do, but I'm going to hopefully get to show off my favourite glitch in the game called the high ground. And we'll see when it comes to that fight. But first, we've got to get through his minions, and we've got to play Capture the Base. Essentially, King of the Hill, for anyone who play any FPSs with the King of the Hill mode, this is essentially the same kind of thing. We're playing King of the Hill to capture these fortresses. So let's see what roles we got here. Okay. That's good. Interesting. There should be a war chief here. Because we killed the second... No, we killed the first war chief, so that guy's up there on point B. That's alright. So essentially, we're just playing King of the Hill here. All of these little orcs in the circle do actually slow down our capture time, but it's so minute that it's barely worth killing them. The only reason I'm actually killing them is going for a backup glitch. So we have glitches, and then we even have like multiple backup glitches and ways to kill orcs in this. It's very... Unlike Mordor, which is a lot of very straight-up gameplay, War is very glitch-based, just because of all of the new systems they brought into the game and all the new glitches. Actually, I need to go this way, don't I? Where is my meat? That's not a euphemism. There we go. So, shooting that meat summoned a bunch of Caragors. Like I said before, Caragors are very glitchy in War. I'm going to give this guy 2 nice little taps on his bottom. That'll allow us to dominate him. We don't need to jump on him like we did in Mordor. And hopefully we get to see the first glitch of the game. What kind of... Is that O-logs? Oh my golly gosh. Is that multiple O-logs? It is. Okay. And unfortunately, the one person we tried to perform the glitch on was a Beastmaster, which meant that the glitch failed, and it just looks like my Caragor just straight up died because it did. So, this game is really not wanting me to demonstrate a bunch of glitches, is it? Of course he got in the way of all that. So, how these capture points work is we need to kill these enraged by injury, really. That is a really rare orc, and those who collect orcs would actually be so sad because I have to kill this guy. I don't get a choice. But that is a rare orc, and they're going to be very, very disgruntled at me. But hey, nothing I can do about it. And you're immune to poison. This guy is an absolute nightmare for me to kill.
Man, this game is throwing everything at you right now.
It is. It's really not wanting me to show off anything. No glitches. He's enraged. Okay, so we're going to have to just get beat up a bunch of times. I'm actually just going to go for an arrow pick up here because my only option is this guy is not arrow immune. Thankfully, he's... Oh, I don't think I actually hit him there, so let's try that again. Now, you'll notice there is no quick bow in this. That's one of the glitches they actually patched out. Ugh. But it does mean that my aiming gets substantially worse. And because he's enraged, he actually takes a lot less damage and deals a lot more damage and will actually perform a bunch of special moves really, really often. So here, I'm going to see me glaive weaving every time he doesn't grab my head. So we go glaive weaving, and there's no point capturing this point until this guy's dead. Okay, not completely poison immune, just has high resistance. That's okay. Even. Nope. I was trying there for a sneaky brand, but the game decided it really didn't want me to do that. Golly gosh, can you please stop, my friend? Like... Okay. Capture this point now, because he's almost dead. That'll cause him to trip over, which will give me hopefully enough time to just pummel him a few more times. Yeah, okay. He's dead. Thankfully. One more boss to go, and then we're done. This has been an absolute nightmare of RNG. This is actually, in the entire time that I've been running demo %, this has been a nightmare. Wow, and he bled out too before he... So he actually stopped bleeding out when we finished capturing, but the game hadn't realised that we'd finished capturing. There you go. Now my other orc stopped bleeding out. Alright. So, we're about to see, hopefully, what is the coolest glitch in the game. This is a glitch that I found during a run. We had no idea how it was performed, but this game, Shadow of War, really hates elevation differences between you and the orcs. Now, if you stand on a very precise spot on a staircase and an orc is below you, and you execute, you do a execute ability, you can actually instantly kill an orc. It is really, really precise and really, really hard to do, but it is really cool. And it was discovered about 9-10 months ago by me, and then Kaiser, another runner of the game, sort of diagnosed exactly what happened and figured out how to basically make this trick work. So, first thing we need to do is we need to build our might. That's our little orange bar just above our HP on the left. Oh, that's bad, getting cursed. That means I lost a backup because I got cursed. Alright, so we're gonna give this a go. Nope, he's in the wrong position. That's okay. We can just try this again. I'm gonna actually poison a bunch of these O-logs, get them out of the way, and then we're gonna build up our might once again. Like I said, this trick is very, very precise. I'm going to give it exactly 2 goes. So we need to bring him out a bit more. That's perfect. Ah, that O-log. There's so many O-logs here, I can't actually roll out of the way where I need to get be. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my bow to walk here. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, didn't get it. Oh, he's immune to execution. It won't work on him.
Of course he is.
My golly gosh, game. Seriously. So my only avenue here now to defeat this guy is literally poison and a lot of just beating him down. So the game didn't want me to show off a single glitch in this run, which is really unfortunate because the glitches in War are really, really interesting, but obviously they require... Each glitch has its own set of recommendations. There's no sort of one glitch fits all scenario here. So what I'm going to hope to do here is drain this guy. Probably won't happen, but this is going to be the best way I have to defeat him. So what I'm hoping is, because he's such a large person, they all get caught up on his body like that, and we're able to drain him. Okay, so the run is about to end. And time is going to happen when we get the fade to black. So here comes the fade to black. And that's time.
Nice world record.
That is a world record.
Marathon world record.
Marathon world record, but that's only because this category is very new. The demo, we didn't even know the demo existed until about a month and a half ago. And we even asked the devs if this, we actually told them on their Discord, and one of the devs wasn't even sure it was real.
Huh.
So it's just a very rare, niche little thing. Now I'm actually going to Alt F4 here because the game, once this finishes this, we're just going to get a bunch of advertisements about Shadow of War. So we don't need to see that. So we can call the run there. Thank you very much, ASM, for having me again.